So Nvidia's RTX 4070 is finally here. And in keeping with the tradition of the 40 series, Nvidia's choices in pricing and where this falls in the stack has made this a much more confusing decision than it needs to be. It's no longer as simple as looking at the price, looking at the performance, and getting an easy yes or no answer to, should I buy this? Today we're going to be taking a look at Nvidia's RTX 4070. Now, specs and benchmarks are already out there and widely available. So we're not going to beat you over the head with every available number in every available game. What we are going to do is show some composite benchmarks and help you filter through whether or not this is a good buying decision for you. If you've ever watched our channel before, you know our main focus is never on just raw performance. Our goal at FPP Tech is to help you filter through all the information out there and make informed buying decisions on which product is right for you. But don't worry, I'll also drop some links in the descriptions for benchmarks on pretty much every game out there for you folks that really care about those things. With that being said, let's take a look at some composite benchmarks along with the 4070 specs and Nvidia's marketing, and then we'll jump into, is this card a good value proposition for you? Coming in at $600, the 4070 uses the same, albeit cut down, 8104 die as its bigger brother, the 4070 Ti. The card packs 3rd gen RT cores as well as 4th gen Tensor cores, offering up to 4x performance. That is, with DLSS 3 enabled, obviously. It sports 12 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory, a boost clock of 2.48 gigahertz in 5,888 CUDA cores, compared to the 7680 in the 4070 Ti. The most significant spec, though, is power. With only a 200 watt TDP, the card is highly efficient. Looking at the performance of the card, compared to the 3070 Ti, the 4070 offers significant uplift in most games. Against the 3080, the 4070 essentially ties with some wins, some losses, but mostly statistically insignificant changes without DLSS 3 enabled. Compared to AMD cards in the same price range, the 4070 gets crushed by the 6900 XT and the 6950 XT. It does pull off strong wins in productivity benchmarks. With all that said, is this card worth it? Well, I think Nvidia has made that the toughest decision of any of the cards in this current generation. With the 4090, the choice was pretty easy. It offered insane performance, but with an insane price tag to go along with it. If you wanted the best and you had the cash to spring for it, the decision was easy. The 4080, on the other hand, for all intents and purposes, was a bust. It didn't offer near the price to performance gains that the 4090 gave you, and from the sales figures, we can see that most people agree. Then you move down the stack to the 4070 Ti. It has sold exceptionally well, and for good reason. It beats out all of the previous generation's flagships at a price that, while still high, seems reasonable for a high-end 1440 or 4K gaming machine and absolutely kills it in productivity benchmarks. Now you have the RTX 4070. It offers about a 20% gain over last gen's 3070 at about a 20% increase. However, it fails to significantly beat the 3080 in most games, only tying or slightly edging it out at best. To make things worse, AMD's RX 6900 and 6950 XT absolutely crush it in most benchmarks, and they do it while still coming in the exact same price bracket. Where this card does excel, and I do mean excel, is in power consumption. Coming in at 180 watts under most loads, this card absolutely sips power and is a king at efficiency. If you compare power to performance, now the 4070 looks pretty good against those previous generation cards. In fact, it comes in so low that it makes me wonder if maybe this card was originally slotted as a 4060 Ti, or if Nvidia is intentionally holding it back. I wouldn't put it past Team Green. I mean, we all remember the 4080 10GB / 4070 Ti fiasco that went down over the holidays. Another important consideration is size. This thing is tiny compared to, say, a 4070 Ti, making it a much more interesting proposition for smaller form factor MATX builds. So is this the right card for you? I do think there are certain situations where this can be a great fit. If you're looking to upgrade your current build, or need a smaller form factor, or power efficiency is a concern, then this could be a great fit. Do you need next-gen features like DLSS 3 or frame generation? Then maybe, just maybe, the 4070 is the right card for you. So with all that said, where does this fall? I think for me overall, it's a pass. If I'm looking to build a new rig, I think there are just too many other better options in the same price range. I'm probably gonna roll with an AMD card like the 6900 XT or a 4070 Ti from Nvidia. But ultimately, with all the factors at play, size, price, performance, power consumption, I think really only you can tell if the 4070 is gonna be the right fit for you. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, don't forget to check out one of these. Make sure you like, subscribe, check out some of our other content, and as always, thanks for watching.